life with a good, no offense, but good taste. This is so devastating. I kicked it in the can because it's in a cannery. A cannery. I put this today is in the this article was today in the paper. Today is the 25th. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the new year because I'll tell you, I am aware of the fact that goys, Christians, and well, non-Jews, the goyim, that they celebrate everything before because they are drunkards. They cannot wait. This is Christianity. Of course, Jesus was a nice person, but not necessarily Christians, because Christians drink all the time. I have had contact with Christians, and they drink a lot of alcohol. They drink alcohol, and they have all the celebrations. Well, every civilization has, well, it's good if they have holidays. Today is like we have a holiday today, and we're really happy about it. And this is I have carved onto my arm. I carved a portrait. I carved a portrait of Eric Trump. This is Eric Trump, and this is Donald Trump Jr. Donald Trump Jr. That's them. That is Donald. Oh, them, or it's not. It's completely different. Donald Trump Jr. Are the duck swimming in the swimming pool, covered with coins. They're covered with coins. June 14th. They're covered with goods and gold and. Goldman, this is a person born in, that was a long time ago, but they had a Leo globe. They're not stupid. They knew everything. They knew their way around the sun, the SUF, the nuclear reactor, or beautiful star. And look, Eric Trump is a wise man. They're an intelligent man. And so, yeah, so they happen to be beautiful and have royal looks and royal pockets. Yeah. No, wait, somebody said royal pockets? I have royal pockets? Well, no, my pockets inside of my brain. I'm smart and I'm intelligent because I have graduated from Hill in Westchester. Most likely, I'm a native New Yorker. In 2000 or 1999, I graduated with a tassel hat from Hill upper secondary academy. Like, we have the Hebrew School of Larchmont. There's a Hebrew School in Larchmont, and they're in the Serious Man from 2010 or 2010. A Serious Man directed. Oh, they never put the director in America. And the professor in Hebrew school in New York, they're like, and cholech, and I'm like, we have to pronounce it cholech. The het is the final het with the long, like, I don't name the letters, but I know how to write them. It's a script where the letter is long. So, okay. And today, this is in the paper, in Umnichnika in the paper. And it is an article. I put it under the seat. Under there. Under there. Yes. Because I cut out that picture. It is an article about a owl. We're eating owl scrambled eggs. It's not nice to say. Well, that's like really ridiculous. And this is a owl named Trophy Snowdean, or snowmen, snow angels, and snow angels. I would have never done that. Like, Thankfully, I don't have to deal with the idea of a child in my life. Okay, Mars is my child. Mars is my child. I love him. I care about him. I think he's wonderful. And Mars, them, that they are beautiful. They're wonderful. And I really care about Mars. I think they're definitely not as gifted as me. Not gifted by the sun. I'm extremely. I should be lucky. I should be so lucky. I'm not lucky. I have a quadruple chin, and I am full of life and happiness. And I'm grateful. I'm full of happiness. Woo! I'm full of happiness today. Happy holiday because Chag Sameach. Chag Sameach. Tomorrow is Chag Sameach. We have a couple of days of the Jewish New Year, and we love that. It's 5,083. We're ascending 5,083. I'm not going because I'm busy because I have a lot of work. I mean, that you should not be working, that you should rest. Yeah, I know, it's for the Virgos because a lot of Jewish women, like me, they're born in Tishrei, tomorrow is the first of Tishrei. A lot of women are born in Tishrei because generally the people plan the birth in Israel because they have this ancient Babylon knowledge about the movements of the celestial bodies. See, this is ancient Israel, and people are observing the night planets, stars, and constellations, and they know like people's conduct. They're like, well, have a links. To Lucas, I purchased to Lucas not that long time ago. See, ancient Babylon, ancient Mesopotamia. To Lucas, I purchased. I'm constantly thinking about Mr. Brightside, April 14th, because that was my first and practically only crush and love of but I guess now when I analyze that I like think that well definitely it definitely must have been love, and it doesn't go rancid or rancid no, that's disgusting. Oh no, but we drink oil. The creator of Cradle of Filth, great guy. I recommend acquiring. Go to England, go to a show, book a concert to Cradle of Filth, see them live. See Danny. They have a really cute guitarist. They have it's a big band. They have at least 10 actors in it. It's kick ass. I love it. I love Cradle of Filth. I've been a fan of the Cradle of Filth since 2001 when I got Man, the book, but that was in Austrian. They went to Venice. Death in Venice was really, but I was like, woo, that really exists. Fun thing. No, but Enlargement, we have also watched, me and my friend Cancer. Me and my friend Cancer, this is a constellation Cancer, but I put a star on it because it's July 23rd. And they're so loving. They're so nice. See, this is an example of a Cancer, spouses, and it's the monarchy of Sweden, of the entire Sweden. It's not trivial matters. It's Scandinavia, the richest countries in the world, the Habsburg dynasty, and the Glücksburg. This precise is the coat of arms. It's a coat of arms of the King of Norway, this lion, because a lion is royal. And I keep on saying this, but yes, it has been observed a long time ago in ancient Babylon, Mesopotamia, in the river of Babylon, where we sung down, you remember Zion. I formed a long time ago in 2018. I have been a member of an organization called Betar. I belong to many organizations, to Shagota and Betar and it was in Europe before Israel was a free state of Israel was formed, and we have formed a Zionist Space Bureau, in which now, owing to the holy blessed be, well, today we're celebrating Marduk, Marduk, Marduk. And my name is also Marduk. I have just one name. I don't, unlike, I have completely opposite in the situation of monarchies in Scandinavia, in Camp Scandinavia. I have the other way around. I don't have many names. I only have one name, Marduk, and I have a few last names, like surnames. My first surname is Glucksburg. Not Berg, it's Glucksburg. And my second name is Habsburg, and then it's Steinmeier, but it's not mayor, it's not major, it's not a militant major. It is not King Sargon of ancient Babylon. It is Meir, Mem, Aleph, Yud, Reish. M in letters, it's M, E, I-R, Meir, Steinmeier. I have like stains all over, like, and I have stains. This is a stain of blood. So it kind of got an interesting shape. Yeah, so I'm acquitted. I am familiar with the existence of stain detection, not because of having some experience in cleaning clothing, yet because of the club in 2005 when I met the Mighty Viking. Oh, but this is an article today in the paper, or just this week's current paper of gw.pluto.pl. Pluto saying hello to you. It's Adam Michnik. And there is an article on page 14 about a 51-year-old Viking. Today in Varsavia, they have someone in 2017, some guy, some 50-year-old, young man who lives in like a medieval person, has moved down to Varsavia, and in Brudno, which is a borough, it's New York of Europe, and also St. Edward's Island. The reason I'm mentioning St. Edward's Island is because people they go to the baths, the astronomical observatorium, who is named after Uran. Uran is so beautiful. There's going to be one day, and well, the leader and unquestionable. No, I don't read those little songs yet. I'm mentioning TC. If anyone has or remembers the movie that is very, very informative, Top Cat. And not only the song, but every movement of the actor who plays Top Cat. They are those very streetwise and street fancy, old, like a Stadivigi of New York City, and they're Jews, and they're like a mixed racial of Latinos, and most likely also ravioli and fusilli. The fusilli. We have an ancient Babylon. This is an ancient This is not a coincidence. I spent $150 on this. I bought this in the place of the three. It is like a school for the deaf in Warsaw, and I attended their English class, so I went there. And I'm like a native, so I it's like this is my neighborhood, and I'm a really fast walker, and I go really, I'm a really fast transporter. And so I bought this ancient teapot, and it's actually a coffee roast, but yet no, like once in 2013 when I started, when I was writing my work about wills and testaments law, wills and testaments, and I was like, oh, holy crap! Every second, when I wrote already my book, I wrote it and I printed it, I framed it, and I put a leather cover in Interligatorze on New World Street. Interrogator is a I would have to check it in the dictionary, because Virgos are good with the dictionary. They have the dictionaries all over. So before I died, I actually was also paging a dictionary. I died in 1999. Yeah, but I was like, the last book I've seen was a dictionary. I'm with the dictionary. And the funny anecdote that I was talking about is a long time ago. No, it was a long time ago. For me, it was just current. The song Evil Dildo. Evil Dildo. No, come on. Like, I don't use dildos in my life. Like, I have a sculpture of a purple thing, but like I don't need that in my life. I bought it for $400. It's a lot of money, but those things are expensive. But it's a great engine. I use it. I play. I make a small model of a miniature scale 1 to 500 of a space vessel, spaceship, space rocketry. And so I use that as an engine, and it is in the form of a rabbit, Lars Kanin. Lars, yes, yet, okay, in our life, my very close friend, our only true friend now, is hanging out with their nephew, Sven, is hanging out with their nephew, Bryce, and they're very happy. So, happy days are here again. I look just like Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly, like what? No, I'm quoting a song, well, it's nice. What's with these homies dissing my what word are you gonna insert? My boy. Where do they got in France? What do we ever do to these guys that made them so violent? Ooh, ooh, but you know I'm yours. Ooh, ooh, and you know I am, you are mine. Ooh, ooh, that's forever. This is forever. Oh, passport? Yeah, passport's forever, but this is forever. Approved process for adoptive parents. No, like, cause I was like, the Sven is like, oh, and Gustav Skarsgård. There's a clan of Skarsgård. Like, also in Princeton, there's a street of Witherspoons. And like the whole family, and also Barrymores. In Larchmont, upstate New York, a lot of like the Barrymores live, and yeah, also different, like thankfully not Scorsese. No, Scorsese, but you get like all those like great actors whose last names you cannot repeat because they have everything. But the greatest combination is when it ends with the with the particle Stein, because it means diamond. Be it in the jewelry business. I'm giving you good advice. I'm giving and take this advice from me. If you are to be dealing as a woman or as a guy, don't deal with akziza, with alcohol trade. Don't sell alcohol. If you're moving to if you want to move to Planet Marduk, together with me, and to get, yes, if you want to move together with me, with me Marduk in the springtime, and put on your yarmulke, because Hanukkah, this year is almost over the belt. and now we're approaching the mouth of Hanukkah, the mouth of lion. Yeah, it's not going to work. There's a song. Whatever happened to my mind? I thought I was reaching paradise. I still have, but it's like a punk rock song. But it's like, and we're approaching. And then it goes. We're approaching the mouth of lion. Everything is gonna collapse. It's not going to work. But also, it's a local man from the Republic of Five Nations, Rzeczpospolitej Pięciorga Narodów, is singing that. This guy named the Gravedigger, and it is like our guru. We have a guru. When I have been the age 19, I went to law academy because high school lasts. You don't graduate from high school in Europe when you're 18, yet you graduate when you're, as a matter of fact, 19. So and I lost my virginity when I was 18 and a half. No, because it was September 30th, 2004, and therefore I have been already 19, because it was like very meticulous, and the person was very intelligent. They were a Sagittarius. They were born December 16. And that was great. It was like, I have filmed that already with the mast and the figure of Gustav III Vasa. Yeah, I was like, wait, in what way is he Swedish? I was like, he is Swedish? How is that? How is he related? But if you read, those are not trivial matters. Those books are full of tradition, masoret, and beautiful knowledge. And the royal courts are very valuable because they keep scientists. They pay royalties. Royalties are what artists and creators obtain from the crown. And the vases, of course, but they're kind of boring. For me, like, far more interesting are, for example, the King Olaf and King Ed and Eric. This is a praising for Eric. This must be something that that cool guys like Trump name their young their youth. No, because see the picture when Eric Trump is 7 and 7, but no, because they're blocked. They're January, so oh, and actually Trump has 3 of them. He has 1 in law and 2 naturals. Isn't that cool? And they're one cool. Lecha Dodi Nikrat Kala Penei Shabbos Nekavana Lecha Dodi Nikrat Kala. You could say Nikras because it's in Tat or Tav or Samach Safit. Penei Shabbos Nekavana. But today is actually the Jewish New Year. But I am really yeah, so I'm celebrating. I didn't go to the synagogue and I feel bad about it, but I'm gonna go to Israel when my ass gets cold in December. We read December in Kislev, and I'm filling out papers to become a dual citizenship before embarkment of Norway and Israel, because I love those 2 nations so dearly that I cannot stop thinking about them. I love them very dearly, and I am taking them by the hand and guiding them to the sun, to the beautiful sun or other stars. I'm guiding them by my hand to the constellations, and how Danny Filth is from the Cradle of Filth is invoking constellations in the song. Our goddess, reach our goddess, I love the cradle fills. It is completely different than this. This I also love. Yet the cradle fills is more plastic, more not plastic like they're artistic, like plastic artist, because there are two types of artists: artist musician and artista plastic. Which is artista plastic is a artist who creates like handcraft and like creates like like it makes stuff with their hand. Virgos are good with that. Virgos are very good with handcraft and even embroidery. You can in this book on page it does say that. I don't have to verify that. Book Michael Collins. They were I'm very for Michael Collins. They're a great hero. So on the page, if you have this book, because a lot of people don't know, but if you have this book here it starts on page 130. Virgo, the 23rd of August until the 22nd of September, and it says Virgo and sex. For them, it's health, and for them, it's a natural and healthy act. Virgos are not looking for adventures. Virgos are not looking for adventures, and they are looking for complete trust. They are looking for a spouse. And Virgos love to get to know everything in details, and they have personal charm. Oh, thanks. But now let's read Leo. Leo loves physical activity. I love Leo. I love Leo so much. I love Leo. They love physical activity. Love and Leo and love. They are a ideal dramatic ideal. Male men, male Leos have very great ease of pulling women towards them. Well, they expect adoration from their woman, and that their rivals will be jealous about them. They like it, and they like to be treated in a royal way. They have to be treated in a royal manner, and they like to be treated royally, Leos, and they like to feel the devotion on the part of the woman whom they love, and they also like to uzależnić, which means to make them dependable. But I'm your only true friend now, and what they love, what their hobbies are, we don't care about that. Okay, this is page 121, Leo and sexuality. And when Leo is having sex, they are looking at it, they conceive it as, for them, it is something beautiful and amazing. Lions, Leos. Like, think about how lions have sex. Lions, how royal they are, how they move around in ancient, where lions live. And when they lived in the Bible a long time ago, 40,000 years ago, lions, Leos, are lovers who nothing limits them. Oh, really? And a partner they want to make the partner feel that they are gifting them with great, very with adoration, and a date failure is completely unknown, completely alien. The word failure does not exist in the life of a Leo. However, when there are any sexual issues should arise, if they arise, that Lions and Leos will not be happy, and they accept their lover and their loved one to have equal partaking in the act of love, sex, and also friendship. I'm your only true friend now.